Welcome to this Millennial Review. My name is James, and I'm here to talk to you about the Comica BOOMX-D microphone set. This is a set of lavalier style microphones that are wireless and are pretty easy to set up to work with either your camera, like my Canon EOS M6, or your cell phone if you want to. And in this video, I'm going to go over some of the features of these Comica Boom microphones. We're going to go into a range test. I'll show you just how far they can go. We'll talk a bit about runtime and how they've worked for me with my mountain bike channel as well as my car channel. And then finally, we're going to go into a couple of the things that I wish were done better from Comica. So if this stuff is interesting to you, consider hitting that subscribe button, and let's start to talk about these microphones. Now, as we get into the video, I should mention that the entire audio is going to be recorded on one of these Comica BOOMX-D microphones. These microphones are pretty small, as you can see here in my hand. It's not that big of a unit, and what's really neat is it's going to have an integrated microphone right into the top of the unit. So it's going to come with a microphone there, but it's also got a spot where you can add the included lavalier mic. And this is something that I thought was pretty neat. So the lavalier mic has its own little lock to it. So it'll click into place, kind of locking this all together. And then you're going to have a lav mic that you can attach up onto your person and be able to get audio from. That means you can go ahead and hide the transmitter unit in your belt or something like that. But the other neat thing with this is if you don't want to use a lavalier mic, you can use it just on its own. So it's got an integrated clip on the back, which has a couple of features. This is the right size to be able to slide right into the hot shoe mount of your camera, so you can get these clicked onto a camera, including the receiver, as well as if you wanted to run this on your t-shirt, you can do just that. You can clip it right into place. If you've got a button up, it'll slide into place there, and it makes for a pretty neat solution. The other thing that I really like about what comes with it in the box is going to be the included dead cat. So it's got a dead cat that is square in size, and this is set up so you can slide it right over the microphone, and you end up with a little floofy microphone. But you know, if you're just doing a quick run and gun, you know, when I'm working on the car and videoing it, I might just wear this on its own because it's going to have the dead cat on the top, which is going to help with wind noise, things like that, but I don't have to worry about cables, and it works out really well. Now, the thing that I wish it did come with is while you get a pretty quality lavalier mic, you can see it's unidirectional. It does come with a pop muff on it, but I wish they included a dead cat for this as well because it's a little bit of a unique size. The quality overall, though, is quite nice. Now, the next thing to talk about this is going to be the receiver. A couple of neat things going on with this. So this receiver is going to be able to run mono or stereo. It's 2 channels coming in, and then you're going to have a live output of exactly what the gain is. You can also adjust the gain right on the side here. So we're running channel A. Let me go ahead and start to turn up that gain. And what you should see is my voice should get quite a bit louder. A few other things to mention. This Comica mic is going to come with a cable for smartphone use. It's actually called out right on the cable. It's also going to come with one for Sony, Fujifilm, that kind of stuff. And then of course it's going to come with a Canon and Nikon as well, which is what I'm using right now. The other thing I really like about it is it does have an audio out jack. So that's for headphones. So if you wanted to be able to use this, say with a set of headphones, you're monitoring the audio, you've got somebody else helping you create the video, it's going to work really well. Pricing is the key place that this really shines. So right now, these are going for $259 for a set of 2 of these and the receiver. Now, if we were to have dual channel using a Y splitter as well as the Rode Wireless Go, that price would be virtually double. So from a value perspective, this is really good because for $260 you get 2 channels. With the Rode, $199 gets you only 1 channel, and you'd need 2 of those, which means twice the amount of batteries to charge. You'd also need the Y cable, which really limits some of the functionality, and that's part of what drove me to get this BOOMX-D microphone. So now that we've taken a look at some of the features and some of the things that this does really well, let's go out to my backyard and I'll show you just how impressive the audio was. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to wear this mic and I'm gonna start walking backwards, keep going until I feel like I'm far enough away that I might not be able to be heard. Not sure when this is gonna cut in and out, but let's start the walking. So we're going back now with the Comica BOOMX-D microphone, and I'm starting to get pretty far away from the camera. So we'll keep going through. There might be some stuff in the way here, but we still have a pretty clear line of sight to the receiver. Now we're passing behind the tree in my gazebo. So keep going backwards and let's see what happens. So I'm back here. I'm gonna go all the way back, and I'm gonna be very amazed if it still has audio, but we'll keep walking just in case. And now I'm at the back of the yard. This is as far back as I can go. So let me turn around. I'll walk backwards. And now walking backwards with my body in the way of the camera, let's see when it starts to hear my voice again. So I'm walking backwards, waiting to see when it's gonna hear the voice, when it's gonna pick back up again, and we're going. This microphone fits pretty well on my, my shirt. I think the fit is not too bad. We'll keep walking back. Yeah, wasn't that impressive? So in that video, you can see that these things went all the way to the back of my yard. I've got about a ½ acre. So that was a fair amount of distance for this to be able to walk back to. It's a longer lot, as well as there were trees, there was the gazebo, all that stuff in the middle. Now past that, let's talk about runtime. Now these units are claimed to have 5 hours of runtime, and I think that's about right. So I went and did one video with a friend. We took these out. We were doing a video on some fun mountain biking things out in the woods, and these guys ran for the entire shoot. So the ride was probably 3.5 hours, had no problems with batteries, got back, and everything was in good shape. Now one battery issue I did run into is that these guys have a little bit of phantom draw. And by that I mean, these guys I charged up, I let sit for about a week, and then that's when I went to go use them. Powered them on, they had plenty of battery, and then about halfway through the video I was creating, audio went blank. And that was a sure bummer. Now, in retrospect, I should have topped off the batteries, because I think when they initially charged on, the lithium-ion batteries that are in there had plenty of voltage, and then the drop-off happened because they had been sitting and there was some phantom draw. So in that, I would definitely recommend before you go use these and rely on them, you make sure you put them on the charge the night before or just before you go, and make sure that they have power. So this unit at $259 to get 2 of these, it's awesome. The runtime works pretty well so long as you make sure that they're charged. I love the fact that it comes with the dead cat on the top. You get a pretty good quality lavalier mic, or actually 2 of them, one for each unit. And that there is like $50 a piece if you were getting a good quality lav. You've got all the cables to be able to run these with phones or different cameras, and all of that stuff is really great. Now, things that I don't like about it is it's going to only come with one USB-C cable. And that one USB-C cable is a challenge for a couple of reasons. First off, you've got 3 units that you need to charge. You've got 2 of these transmitters, you've got 1 receiver, and it just came with a cable. It didn't come with a charger either. So if you wanted to get these charged up, you're gonna have to buy 2 other cables, as well as add some sort of charging block that's gonna be able to run the 3 USB-Cs. I really wish this had a wall outlet plug or some sort of splitter with 3 different ends on it, so that way you'd be able to charge it. Thanks so much for joining me on this video of the Comica BOOMX-D microphones. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think these things are worth the $250, or would you go with the Rode Wireless Go? Go ahead and let me know all of that down in the comments below. While you're at it, be sure you hit that thumbs up button. It totally helps out the channel, as well as make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you can see more videos like this into the future.